Do we really want to know what's actually going on in the world, and in the past, and in plant cells, and in space, and in the flat upstairs? I get that it's always going to be impossible to be sure. All any of us has to go on is a load of nerve signals hastily compiled into a vaguely coherent impression by the gray sponge that seems to be the site of the key thing that makes each of us whoever each of us is. It's an impression that can get skewed by fear, rage, self-interest, hunger, a bad back, or by being, to a greater or lesser extent, mad. Anyone who's suffered from sciatica will tell you how disconcerting it is to feel a pain you're convinced is emanating from your leg, but which is in fact caused by an injury located somewhere in the spine to the nerve responsible for leg news. But it doesn't feel like a faulty line. The nerve doesn't crackle. It just feels like a sore leg. It is a totally convincing, rather undramatic delusion, and a salutary reminder that when we think we're definitely looking at a table, that's actually just the narrative our brain is imposing upon unsubstantiated data supplied by the ocular nerve. On top of that, loads of the data our ocular nerves are getting hold of these days comes via various screens which are themselves imperfectly connected to, and flawed reflections of the things that are really happening. So I totally accept that no one actually knows anything, and for all practical purposes there is no such thing as objective truth. Essentially, the appearance of a famous landmark will be different according to who you are, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not worth searching for. In the same way, the ultimate unattainability of complete cleanliness doesn't invalidate. Occasionally using the Hoover for millennia, it's been a sort of given that humans are always, in various ways, trying to work out what's up, and the results have been mixed. On the plus side, it's provided a huge variety of cheese and celebrity gossip. In the minus column, there's our expulsion from the Garden of Eden, citation needed, and nuclear weapons. Then last week I suddenly felt like we might be giving up the struggle.